Okay, I know I'm late, but welcome to Monday Night Madness. Maybe people will join in a few. Um, till they do. Um, hey, chat. It's been there a while. I'm sorry. Jonathan, Taz, and Debbie, Little Skin. Um, links below. Anyone wants to join? Uh, make sure you got your YouTube muted. Uh, any topic you want to talk about. So. Like I said, the link is below if anyone wants to join. Open hangout here. So. Don't really have a topic to talk about, so. Well.
Hello.
Hang on.
Hello.
I was way sorry, guys.
Is this going live?
Yes, this is live.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Live, aye. Fuck's sake.
Aye, mate. So we can't talk about anybody.
I know.
Apart from David Icke. We can talk about
Aye.
David Icke, I suppose. Right, so a topic on our Skype tonight has been who has seen the X-Files, a new one.
Not
The
the
new
privilege
one?
to watch it
No,
yet, mate.
I haven't seen it.
Tried following
Oh.
Peter's links and that to watch it on the well, on my phone, mate, but fucking made them up, mate. So I'll need to wait and it getting uploaded in Showbox or something.
Well, it's basically, without doing any spoilers, it's basically talking about all the stuff that we talk about. 9/11, Agenda 21, elites, all that sort of shit. That's the stuff that's basically they're talking about.
Right, mate.
It's like an Alec Jones type character TV mogul
Oh
who's got
boy.
all the information and he's doing shows and he's talking about it all, and he goes and finds Mulder and Scully and says, look, here I've got a real shit here, look into it. And they go to look into it, but they think they're going down the alien road. Then
Right.
Mulder tipples that it's no alien road, it's something totally different, and I'm not going to go any further, but it's basically, but it's honestly, it's Peter says it earlier, it's the most blatant uh, mainstream media, pure stuff being on the mainstream media as you can get.
As you can get, mate, aye. Just telling us all before it fucking happens, lately, mate.
Yeah.
It's just strange. Sorry about that.
I said, yeah.
Can I ask who the bad guy was in this movie? Or in this shit?
I've always seen the last, well, I don't know, maybe it's been for 40 years, but for me it's been like maybe the last 20 years. All the major movies and main directors have been giving you wee tidbits of information about what's happening and who's doing it, and whether they're trying to pass it out secretly or which they're not doing a very good job, or they just...
They're coming at full throttle, mate. They're coming at full throttle.
I know over the last couple of years, it's like practically every movie you're watching, for Iron Man, the
Star Trek.
Avengers, whatever, is always the James Bond. They're showing you these sort of bits of corruption that is really happening. And whether that's for just plausible deniability, so if you come into your family members and go, look, here's what's happening, and you spurt it out, and they go, no, that's that shit up of James Bond.
And who is going to solve it? The MI5 agent or the MI6 agent, whatever it is, you know. So which are pretty much they're assholes, Nazis, but whatever. That episode of X-Files. So who is the bad guy in the? Oh, you see the 9/11. Who's responsible for that? Who gets the blame in the episode?
Is the old smoking dude still in it?
Sorry.
Who?
Is the old smoking dude
Cancer
still
Man.
in it?
The smoking man. Yeah.
He was usually the bad guy, was in Oblin.
This is long ago for me, but you watched the episode, right?
Right, in the episode 2, they blame him in the episode.
Aye.
Well, he's talking about basically they're talking about an elite cabal.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't go any further than that. They don't go any further. They talk about how basically, I don't want to fucking spoil it.
You do. I don't care if.
Right, this is a spoiler alert, right?
I don't care, you know. So if anybody cares, they.
I don't want to get trolled for doing this.
Oh, we're live, right? Oh,
yeah.
No, we're live.
When they're getting sort of steered down the alien route, and it ends up they meet this lassie and this movie mogul, and he says to the lassie's fucking like alien DNA, and she's been abducted millions of times. Then they take you into this warehouse, and there's a Faraday cage around a UFO, but it's not a UFO. It's been manufactured by us, but it's like reverse engineered for a crashed UFO, but it's been built by humans.
Element 115.
Instead of the aliens being doing all your abductions, it's been the military industrial complex doing it to genetically modify you human beings to basically whatever you want to put to me. It was along the lines of like Agenda 21 or Agenda 2045 or 2030, whatever it's called. It's basically along that. It was for depopulation and using the aliens as a ruse to blame.
That was fun. I seen a clip of it on YouTube, and it was a bit where they were talking about that Element 115, the stuff that Bob Lazar spoke about, all the stuff way back when he was coming out.
Right, well, that's what they were using to break into using the power for his zero power.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just find the link and throw it into the chat box so people can see it and maybe get an idea of what we're talking about.
I did get spoilers, so please don't fucking hound me.
Yeah, I'm talking about the trailer. Yeah, there is a snippet kicking about. Been kicking about within the last couple of days, isn't it? So.
No, you can't show it all, and you'll get copyrighted.
No, I'll drop the link into the YouTube box.
Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself, man. You gave a spoiler alert, so
Yes.
you know, that's how the game
I
goes.
wouldn't drop it in the YouTube box, mate, in case that gets copyrighted, mate.
Yeah.
No
Drop
worries.
it in the hangout or something, mate.
It's just it's pretty blatant. No, don't get me wrong. The next 10 episodes will probably be him chasing fucking Loch Ness monster or fucking Chupacabra or something. We'll get another 10 years. We'll get another 10 years of the X-Files, and that'll be us. We'll all be watching it, waiting for an answer.
No, mate.
Years,
I'm still
people be like,
confused as fuck.
Not again.
Wasn't this
Yeah,
the last movie where it was about the corn?
I
Three
want to
words.
believe was on a day, and that was the one about the genetically modified
Yeah.
bees and corn oil. And he done the one about Billy Connolly was a priest, paedophile priest that could see the future.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure. I thought, to be quite honest with you.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
only one thing I think about when I hear the story, and that's Court of Records.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird, so.
Yeah, what's the name of that trailer clip? Can anybody know? Does
I have no
anybody-
idea. No idea.
None of mind. Maybe if I find it, I'll just speak it out, and that won't bypass copyright, because that's quite an interesting trailer, actually. Kind of sums up quite a lot in a couple of minutes. Maybe the listeners might, or the viewers might want to. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, carry on, please. Dun, 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 dun. So, what's the weather like over there then?
It's cold.
It started raining here, so it's a little bit warmer, right? So it's not freezing anymore, so it's not slippery anymore, but it is do get wet. That being said, when you look, sorry. But really, but that being said, coming back to the X-Files crap. It's totally in line with this Court of Records crap. Tony, does the Queen get mentioned or the Pope, or is this Cabals probably the bad bankers again, right? The bad corporations who are going to be dissolved by the Queen and the Pope?
I can't remember
Exactly.
if they
All these
mentioned the
things, these
Pope or the Queen.
GMOs, all these crap 9/11, pretty much what people, discovered and exposed now. I said they're going to use it as a leverage, man. Really. So the Pope, this bullshit. So this is social engineering in its finest. Not a coincidence they dropped this in now. So people, GMOs, and they go dig into it, and this is bad. And as soon as people really get this is some bullshit, then they're gonna come with the solution, you know. We need to delete the elite.
Delete the elite.
Who's that in fucking messaging?
Hmm?
Is my phone vibrating every time that's happening, guys?
Oh, that was Kenny. EV, experimental vaccines.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I hope he can join us.
Well, mine's going mental because of the other person we were talking about in the other chat box.
I've just been
pinging, so I've just left that hung out. And,
I muted it. I just muted it.
Yeah, hopefully it won't again. For the want of politer words, he's all Gitlin talking about them.
Come on, you're a good guy.
Yes, yes, you're
Yes,
correct.
you're
I've just disabled that obstacle. Do you know something? I can't find the trailer. I can't remember what it was. You know, I hit like, but I don't think there's any way to view your likes.
Oh, the YouTube?
Online takeover of TV by youngsters.
I don't actually know if it was on YouTube or was it Google Plus. I just watched it through. I wonder if it'll come up on there.
Young people are spending more time online than watching TV for the first time.
I believe that.
Yep.
I'm not sure if this is for the first time, personally.
This is probably the first time they've actually admitted it.
But really, again, these things. I'm trying to give you my vision. maybe I'm wrong, but all these things they know they're exposed, and that's why they just look at these letters, man. If you find them interesting or on my page, just the better parts or highlighted or whatever, but just this gonna solve all that shit, the Federal Reserve, the banking scheme, the GMOs, vaccines, all that crap, yeah, they're gonna use it as a leverage to imply their system. We look at the United Nazis; it's only humanitarian shit. I'm just really trying to highlight it, so we're gonna focus. Yeah, that's what I try to focus more on. The Vatican and those letters. Your queen, my queen, the elites trying to take shit over basically, and I don't know. Don't see anything apocalyptic by it or anything, but the bankers are not. That's old news by now. Huh? Really. If it's so highlighted with GMOs in X-Files, they know it gets ton of views. It's
I'll need to get a watch at this new X-Files to see how far they've actually taken it personally in mainstream. I mean, I've not seen it myself, but
can I
it's full throttle,
Can I add just as a conclusion? This is good. I mean, they would preferably just keep poisoning us with GMOs and everything. So it's because we're pushing and exposing so much that they have to shift now. Okay, so in the end, it's good. Okay, but I'm just trying to shift our focus on my focus at least, whatever.
Right. So,
I don't know. No.
I'm watching South
I'm-
Park here. I just turned the volume up a wee bit, and it says that Cartman says that Caitlyn Jenner's trying to destroy the fabric of America.
Well, that's what they said.
And it's a Jewish conspiracy. Very fuck, man. Oh, Jesus. Telling you, some of these cunts wrote right in your face.
The Jews are gonna take the hit. They're the provocators. That's what this whole Israel is about, man. They don't give a damn about Israel. There are 3 states. It's London,
Well, they
DC,
shouldn't have killed
and
Jesus.
they give Jerusalem is something different. But Israel as a state, they don't give a damn about that, man. Really, it's only to provoke us Christians, white people, atheists, whatever, with Muslims. That's you see why they with this ISIS crap and so you see it happening. And the same with Jews. It's conspiracy crap. It's not a coincidence that they run banks, which are also run by the Bank of International Settlements, which is run by the Vatican, but the Jews are gonna take the blame, okay? And
They don't
give a
They-
damn because this one world religion is also based on Jeshua.
Glenn, do you not get it? The Jews are the sacrificial lamb.
I'm sorry.
The Jews are the sacrificial lamb. They're the ones that's going to be sacrificed. They're the ones they are going to have a Holocaust.
Yeah, for
real
for
estate.
sure. Yeah, and again, those people aren't the real Israelites. They're just they're pretty much fake Jews. And they studied the how do you call it, the Tabul. What's it name?
Talmud.
That's it. Exactly that one. That's that crap. So they're just Luciferians. Just that. How do you say turning
I was
that
saying
crap?
that wasn't meaning that I was anti-Semitic or anything like that. I'm just saying that's
No,
the
I
way
know,
I
man. I
perceive
know.
it. The Jewish people want to be attacked by every nation in the fucking world because that is their prophecy. That they'll be attacked by every nation in the world, and when that happens, their Messiah will appear and save them and kill
I didn't know
everybody
that.
and take them away to a lovely wee place. I don't know.
And you see the
They
same with
want
all these
everybody to
religions.
attack them because that's playing out their prophecies.
And you have to keep in mind that in Islam, their prophecy is that they are gonna that they are gonna rule the world. Okay, and you
Yeah.
see, and I don't care. Look, it's not like we have to be scared of Muslims because they're just as much victim as we are, but just trying to give their side of the story. And that they're making this Islam and Allah and the Christian God is the same. So you know, that's the one they're trying to make it global with, you know, and they already have a unifying New World Order Bible, so that's the first step, you know. It's just which already connects the Jews and the Christians together, you know, and which Jesuit and all that crap.
So it's a Roman Catholic. So that means I'm alright and I've got my foot on the ladder because I'm a Roman Catholic. Am I sorry then? Am I going to be alright? Am I going to be saved?
Look, I don't give. Oh, you mean the prophecies? That's not my.
I'm only joking, Blunt.
Yeah.
I'm only
No.
joking.
I thought you were talking about saved from the Great Deletion because that's about the elites, not. I'm just kidding,
it's
man.
just-
No.
It's when the people say like fucking a
Yeah.
Catholic king, it's a Pope. No, sometimes I'm like myself, fucking hell, that's me they're talking about. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a practicing Catholic. I believe in God, all that sort
That's
of
not
stuff.
you,
Like
man.
that. I say my prayers, but I don't force that on anybody. I've been in a few dark places in my time, and praying helped me. You might think I'm a fucking idiot. You might think I'm a fucking clown. Praying to a spaghetti monster, whatever you want to call it. It helped me, and I'm comfortable with it. And I'm happy that I've got something that I can fall back onto. But I'm not trying to throw it onto you, or Fag, or Becca, or Blunt, or Alan.
That's all that matters if it's helping you, you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to hold a, as I says, I'm not going to hold a gun to your head to make you believe what I believe. I'm
Why
a
should
firm believer in everybody will face a creator, and they'll have to answer for what they've done on this planet, for the chances they've wasted, for maybe not things like that, but we're all going to meet our maker anyway, and if we've done shit really bad, we're going to have to answer for it. That's the way I feel.
Do you know why I don't blame anyone for their views about what happens when we die? Because they're all wrong, and nobody, even you, nobody knows. Okay.
Exactly.
And we're all-
Exactly.
how do you think? Do you really think even the smartest? Look, even Tesla. I don't care about. Nobody knows even how fucking big this universe are. You know
Yeah.
how the fucking. I can't. It's like expecting from an ant. To explain me how the internet works or something. It's just not going to happen, okay? We're too dumb to comprehend it. Just be glad we know what we know and fuck what everybody thinks their belief system, as long as it's not affecting anybody else. Or why should I care? You know, that's your thing. You know, it's just like I don't care if anybody's gay or anything. Just I don't want it affecting me, like you don't fucking put that shit with me, you know. How the fuck? Why should I care? Who am I to judge what they're doing or believe in, or as long as they're not hurting anybody else with it.
That's
the same thing with
the main message. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as what you
that's the main
believe
thing
in
with
is
everything.
yeah. Just
think that's with everything.
have a bit of common courtesy for other people. See if we could just have a wee bit of courtesy for other people.
It's only normal, man. It's just
No.
we're so disconnected from each other, from Earth, whatever it is, man. That's it.
It's been over the fucking last hundreds, God knows how many years that we've been slaves to these fuckers. You know what I mean?
It's
That we've been trodden and we've been told what way to live and what way to think.
Exactly, man. And when people say it's impossible,
permission to do all these things.
Yeah, look, I agree, man. I hate it when people say it's impossible to. They're always going to be in power or whatever. Look, what are people basing their conclusions on such a short moment in history? I mean, 2,000 years. Okay, so that's it. You know, and also on history that's been written by the victors, which is the elite. You know, it's all basing shit on. Why I don't base my thing on the Bible, and I don't care if anybody gets a good message out of this, but the Pope is gonna, or they base all their laws on the Bible, you know. They disapprove some parts, like, oh, this is not okay, this is not okay, but those parts we agree with, we're gonna base the law on that, you know. It's bullshit. It's so hypocritical, you know, but I don't care about that, man. It's just, as long as, again, anybody with it. Yeah.
People can believe
That's
in
what
a
the elite
higher.
is doing.
people can believe in a higher presence without having to have the label of religion run about it. You know what I mean? If a prayer makes somebody feel comfortable and feel happy, then that's fucking great. Whereas I would call it meditation, and I would meditate because it makes me feel great after it. I feel
Who
a
the
bit
fuck am I to judge anyone for this?
That's it. I mean, but just because you believe in something up that's like maybe not visible to us or we can hear it or whatever, know what I mean? It doesn't mean to say it's not there, and doesn't mean to say you're not believing in something, know what I'm saying? It just doesn't need to be a label or a religion.
I can't see magnetic force, well, at least, with magnets, but you know what I mean? It's there. Okay, I can't see oxygen. It's there. No, but I'm not expecting anyone to tell me how it works. Is there a God exactly this and that? Because everybody's wrong. I can tell you this. You're all wrong. Even myself.
But wait a minute, no, mate, how are we wrong? How are we wrong?
It's not like it's bad or something, but it's just to point out people are fighting over this shit and killing people over this shit.
Mate, you don't fight with somebody for being spiritual.
I'm
How are
sorry?
you going to fight? If anybody's spiritual, who do they want to fight with any cunt for?
If they're spiritual.
If you're spiritual, what does a spiritual person want to get about fighting with people for?
Nobody.
If you understand what a spiritual person is,
Yeah, but
we put the label of religion because it's the label of religion that brings the division in mankind. So take away the religion label. So what does a spiritual person want to cause any problems for?
Yeah, do you think Buddhism or their religions or you know
No, mate,
spiritual because
that's you labeling something.
sorry?
That's you labeling something.
Exactly. No, I just trying to get a clear view of what your exact definition is here.
Right, well, I know with me with a spiritual awakening the past 6-7 months,
In
I
my
know
opinion,
I know the proof's in the pudding for me. You don't know the proof's in the pudding for me because you don't know me. But I know something's happened with me, so that's how I can say
I
it's
agree.
not a fact to believe in, it's a known for me. It's a known for me.
Let me get this. Let me get this. Make this clear. If you have anything in the near my opinion of spiritual person, good person, then no, I don't think. Then I agree with you. But I'm just trying to also point out the fact that some people call themselves that, you know, and you know, and again,
I've got my spiritual fucking higher presence, mate. I've not got fucking somebody sitting in a cloud.
No, again, not saying that I thought that you were in any way or something, but just pointing it out because again, oh, I'm this and that because I read this book about spirituality and you know, hey, but my book about spirituality is correct, you know.
Stop reading books, mate. It's easy to practice.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Just trying to point out that whatever your belief system is, just like this. What was it? Voltaire. Opinions. What was it? Opinion has caused more trouble on this little earth than plagues or earthquakes. You know, it's just fighting over some illusions or some. Okay, I want this.
No, but that's your opinion, Blunt. No, I mean, it's you saying that we're wrong. So I think that we're entitled to say your piece that we think that you're wrong in what you're saying.
Exactly, man. So those opinions, they get so they go so far that those opinions are the basis. Yeah, they are good enough reason to whatever beat someone the fuck up. You know.
Everybody's got their own journey, mate. Everybody's got their own journey. You shouldn't tell somebody they're wrong, mate, because whatever comforts their life experience, that's good for them. But Tony,
hey, look.
No, I mean, you can't say that.
I'm not trying to
wrong,
offend anybody who's religious or he believes this book. I'm just trying to say, if you think that book or belief system is good enough to base your violence on, that's some bullshit. Whatever you call it spiritual or whatever. That's the only thing what I'm trying to say, man. Really. Because that's for everyone else, man. Who the fuck am I to judge? Sure, it's some bullshit, man. Again, what the fuck do I know, you know? It's just some bullshit when I see, oh, this book, and they go to war. They use it, you know. That's fuck.
Oh, Oh, it's an instruction manual. That's my pick, mate.
We're on the same level with
you,
you.
right? Because I look at it as the instruction manual. Spirituality's been a book for the beginning of time, mate. It's not a book that was created fucking what 2008, well 1800 years ago. That's got fuck all to do with spirituality in any religion. Spirituality has always existed. Spiritual. You know what I mean? You can
Spirituality is not just for human beings. Spirituality is for everything on the planet. Whereas we don't practice it anymore, animals haven't forgot how to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's well put, man. Even plants are fucking magnetic.
When animals are out hunting as a pack, they don't need to tell each other where to go and what to do. Who creeps, who runs.
And I always love this thing about babies. When they're young, they no prejudice, nothing. It's just, those are pure, you know. It's just like animals. We get affected. We get so fucked up.
How's you? Is that Gordian, is it?
Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Gordian.
How you doing?
Not too
I'm
bad.
alright, mate. Yourself?
Good to see you.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see you coming. I was in the toilet.
Who's in? Tony in?
I'm here, mate.
Then,
How you doing, Tony? Alright?
I'm good, mate. How's yourself?
Aye, alright, pal. Alright.
yeah.
Keep your chin up, mate.
I find that.
Try my fucking best.
Yeah.
Problem is, every time I put my chin up, somebody takes a fucking swipe at it, you know what I mean?
I know, mate.
That's the thing about having a chin.
Yeah.
But thank you, Tony.
You're welcome, pal.
What were you talking about?
Spirituality.
I don't know, I was at the toilet, but I find that link that we were talking about earlier on.
Spirituality.
Yeah.
Spirituality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then, I'll just listen. What you's got?
So what shall I do with this link that you were talking about earlier on? I find it.
What link?
We were talking about the X-Files earlier on.
I seen that fact.
Aye.
Think that
Just,
work on mobiles.
I hear it's there just to compound everything we already know.
No, I was thinking about it for the listeners, like, you know.
Right.
We were talking about it earlier. It took me ages to find it.
I'm in two minds whether to watch it or no. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the films I watch and it makes me mad as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so you when your mum or your brother or your sister or whoever you've been talking to about stuff for years can turn around and go, "Oh, what's this stuff you're talking about?"
Aye.
Bastard.
Loves the X-Files.
Fucking
Do you know?
telling me.
But see, at the same time, see how they're putting all the obvious stuff on the X-Files. I think they've decided, and hear me out. I think they've decided, right? These fuckers are only mobbing and rioting. They're definitely no mobbing and rioting. We just can't get them to fucking pop. So let's waken up the dumb fucks. See, we go. Right, we need to keep calm. And we need to no blow the coop, right? We need to no blow up, right? Because if we blow up, they'll go into lockdown mode, and that's exactly what they want. And we all understand that, right? So we're driving them fucking mad by no doing it, right? Even when there's provocateurs and fucking packs and that, people see it and they all fuck off and disperse very quickly. Because people realise, right, there's provocateurs in here, we better get to fuck, right? Now, if you wake up people that don't really know fuck all about fuck all, and there's nobody to talk to you about it except themselves, they're going to pop.
Yeah, or neither wise. Yeah.
So they've decided just to put it out there. They put it out there. Because there's too many.
Martial law, so they're just going to put all your information out and let, for lack of a better word, the sheep will realise and kick off.
Yes, and the sheeple will kick off. Because see my youngest boy, he's fucking huge. He's a big boy, right? And see when I suggested a few things and I told him about things, and he's like, he just blew up and he went, I'll fucking harm that, I'll fucking do this and that, I'll go. And I went, no, that's what you've not to do. And he went, and I went, I know, you know your mate's fucking will.
Yeah.
I think how many would think that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
See,
good point, though,
I try and figure out what our numbers are, and I'm thinking our numbers are like 5%, 10%, right?
Oof, that's flat.
5%, 10%. Now let's take the controlling acts, the controllers within us that have got enough brains to go, whoa, 1%. So 1% trying to tell that unclued up 90% not to fucking pop. It's a waste of fucking time. So that's why this film's very fucking dangerous. I've not even heard it. I've only seen your wee comments, and that's what fucking hit me right away. I went, because I've been waiting for the catalyst to make the sheeple go fucking apeshit. And do you know what I was going to say to yous? Do you know what came into my mind all the weekend when I was going to fucking say to yous? I think the people, this is what I was going to say before this shit came out with this film the day I heard shit, right? I was going to say to yous, I think what's going to make people pop is going to be a really stupid wee thing. A really fucking silly, obvious wee thing, and everybody, all the sheep are going to stop and go, wait a fucking minute. And for the life of me, I wouldn't know what the fuck it was, but I kept thinking, it's going to be some stupid petty shite that's going to make them roll off the edge, right? And I've got a funny feeling. You know when we're, I feel as if now I'm going like that. I'm not getting involved in fear porn, right? But sometimes I've just got a gut horrible feeling in my stomach that this fucking shit, they are really fucking it to us hard and heavy. Because I can't keep fucking track of all the shit they're doing now.
Right.
And I don't want to shoot off into fucking tangents because I've got loads of wee shit that I've been observing as of late. And Alan McVicker will back me up on that. Alan, I've dropped a few things into you the past couple of weeks, haven't I? Just stuff I've been observing.
Aye, mate.
And I've got a funny feeling that the fucking Sculdle and Mully, they're just the start of this. They're just the start of this. They're just the start of this.
Right.
See how it plays. What's their names in it? See the one that plays the man?
Smoking cancer, man.
No, fucking X-Files.
Mulder.
Mulder, right. See, in real life, he knows Alex Jones.
Right.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Aye, mate. Aye.
To the same school of performance or something like that together, or they're in the same club, or
No,
Something
no. It's not that they're in the same club. They're directed in this. They're in the same club as in. They're one of the ones that give the fucking screen direction, right? If you're going to be a visual fucking victim of fucking brain fuck, then they're two of them, aren't they? And the fact that they know each other. But I just think this is the start of. They're going to start bombarding the sheeple.
yeah, we were talking about this earlier. This is the generation of Alex Jones. You know what I mean? The Alex Jones was yesteryear. You know, we've gone past the next generation. We're on the third generation of Alex Jones now. Yeah.
That's exactly what I mean.
Was it the question if
Paint different brush.
was it the question if X-Files was just exposed, like they weren't controlled or something? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's good information. Don't get me clear, but just to for myself, I hope nobody was doubting if it was not controlled by the same assholes who control every damn thing in the media.
That's
You
it.
know, it's not like, oh, this guy, this host or this whatever, this person, now he can tell the truth. No, it's okay. Just to tell him what the Queen is up to. You know, it's not gonna happen.
I'll tell you what happened just recently, right? Somebody that watches Alex Jones now and again had made a wee comment to me that he said something about, you know how Alex Jones will not have a go at the Jews, right?
Yeah.
And he said
His wife
something
is a
about
Jew.
he said something about his fucking handlers are Jews. He said something about and we all know Hollywood is all run by old white men.
By Jews, they run by Jews, but
he took a deep breath and I went and he edited it and sent it to me, and I had a fucking wee laugh at it because he went, and we all know Hollywood's run by old white men. And he's got to say Jews, and he went old white men.
I think you're right, Gordon. I think with this,
they're Jews, they're filthy Zionists.
Up the cozy fucking Homer Simpson couch potato. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to wake up the ones that aren't sleeping because they've just not had the reaction that they were hoping to get. They want us on the street. They want martial law. They want the place in lockdown. If they can get away with it, they'll fucking they'll try and they can. So this is them now targeting the ones that are sitting in the house like my mother and father and shit like that, and people run about. So they're going to do watch this, by the way, and I mean it, watch it with every one of us. The amount of people that's going to come out to us and say, oh, did you fucking hear what they were saying on Einstein? I mean, that's stuff you were talking about. You know what I mean? Fucking, that's the way it's going to work. They're just targeting the lazy to see if we can get a reaction out of them. What the fuck was that? Some cunt taking a line of Charlie.
I get kicked out there.
Albert,
Did somebody fucking take a line?
you want to meet yourself up, Albert, right?
But I think that's what they're playing, isn't it, mate? They're just targeting the lazy ones to see if they can get them up, and then we're going to be bombarded with these fucking zombies over the next wee while, going like, oh, here, by the way, see that shite you talk about? You know what I mean? I'm just waiting on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
see, they're really up in this race baiting game, and see, there's a guy in Britain at the moment, in case you haven't noticed, a guy called Idris Elba. Now, he was the guy that they tried to put forward for James Bond.
Yeah.
And he keeps popping up, right? And it's always with some, he's like, they're forcing him down your fucking throat without any lubricant. He's this talentless fuck who has come out of nowhere. And he's not even confident, he's just an arrogant bastard, right? I can see into his soul. He's not even, there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. And he's not even halfway in between the two. He's just an arrogant, talentless fuck. Now, they know that everybody likes motoring programs and shit like that, and they try to shove him into this motoring programs where they were making him a racing driver, and nobody watched it, right? Then they gave him a couple of key roles and things, and nobody really watched it. Then he was in one of the papers in The Sun in Britain last week, right? And it was like he all of a sudden had this newspaper. I mean, you don't just get newspaper fucking space. It's like you just don't go on the telly, right? And it's this huge fucking section with his big fucking face saying he's disgusted at the film making industry in Britain, how there's such a lack of black roles for quality black actors, right? And I was like, what the fuck's that shit? And then the next day I sees that Will Smith and all that, and all the black actors were saying they were going to boycott the fucking the Oscars and stuff like that. They're pushing really fucking hard for this race baiting shit.
Yeah, they are, mate. They are.
Yeah.
Really, really, really hard. And do you know what I says to an Asian shopkeeper the other day? It's a wee conversation with him, and he said something about conspiracy theorist. So I beat him to death with a conspiracy theorist thing.
what do you?
Can't hear you, Gold.
No, carry on. That's like, what did you say? I'm sitting on the edge of my seat here. I was
No,
thinking
don't
out
do
loud.
that,
I was like, what did you?
Look, and I says to the guy, listen mate.
I can't hear him. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Can you not hear me, Becky?
Hello?
I can't hear him.
I'll go out and come back in, right? If anybody can hear me, tell Rebecca I'm going to come out and come back in, right?
Rebecca, can you not hear Gordon?
No.
No.
Okay.
Right, go out and come back in, Gordon. See if that'll help.
Can the viewers, can the listeners hear him?
I don't know. I'm on the hangout. I can't tell what the viewers can see. Back in, Gordon. See if that'll help.
Lost. Can you hear Gordy? Can you?
Can you see me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you now, mate.
Okay. So what I says to this Asian shopkeeper was, I went, listen, mate. I went, here's the thing. It's coming into the country. I says, you're listening to all your holy men and all your race hate preachers. I went, and I know you're listening to them, right? I says, and you're going into the mosques and you're listening to these so-called old wise old men. I says, but all these old wise old men you're listening to, they all know councillors, they all know MPs. I went, and tell me the wise old men that you listen to don't know fucking MPs. And he went, well, aye, they know Muhammad. And then I went, aye, they know people. So they get told what to tell you. I went, it's no different for the Catholics or the Protestants that comes down for the fucking the Parliament to the bishops or the archbishops to the bishops to the fucking it goes down to the priests and then the priests preach it to the fucking sheep. I said, so the shit yous are getting is no different. The Catholic and Protestant fucking indoctrination. I went, but yous are also getting brainwashed with this fucking race baiting shit, this race hate shit. I said, but let me tell you something, right? I said, see all these Muslims that's coming into the country, yous are all going, oh yes, more Muslims the better. I went, well, they are going to fucking have your living and your fucking livelihood as well, mate. I says, because see if the shit hits these Muslims that's coming in from other countries, don't give a fuck about you as a Muslim. I went, if you have the goods, they will take the fucking goods off you. Like that. I went, so be very careful about being pro-Muslim fucking influx.
That's it,
Sorry,
man.
Alan.
They need to break away from all that. They need to break away from all that fucking division, not I mean that religious division, because that's what's just crumbling everything there. I seen a fucking video clip that RT put up yesterday of this family, man, that were in their garden, man, the fucking full garden surrounded. I don't know for what reason, I don't know, but it was a man. You can tell it was his son because he looked similar to him, and the wife was trying to bat the shite out of him to get him into the house. But there must have been about 50 fucking Muslim men running about their house, fucking hitting him with bike tyres, fucking. They were all throwing all sorts at the cunt in his garden. And this was meant to be in France or some Cali or something.
Aye. I tell you, see all these media cunts, that's putting this shit out, they're going to get fucking sucked into hell. I can't believe the shit I read in the fucking newspapers, man. But I've got to do it.
Why are you reading the newspapers?
Because that's what the sheep are reading. I need to know, why am I reading the newspapers? Are you fucking kidding, Blunt?
Go, calm the fuck down, man. Really. Fuck it, man. Really. First of all, you're invited to a party, the birthday party of the Queen. I can count on you, I hope, right?
I'll be there with my wee flag, mate. Don't you worry.
Okay, I'm gonna have a flag too. Only my flag says delete the elite. Hold on. Shit. The fuck my mic in, man. No, fuck the flag. But I'm really, there are 20,000 persons allowed there. I'm gonna cause a ruckus there, okay? I'm gonna, well, at least I'm gonna share some info and love, let's put it that way. But I'll be there with my Cancer Act. With my court of record letters, and the fact that she's a illegitimate queen, pretty much the whole monarchy is, you know that, right? And that Cancer is, and all that crap, you know, and connect it to them, because you know who's going to get the blame for all this crap?
Can I say something to you? You've got your own royal family. Why are you picking on my royal family?
Because you're,
why don't you leave my royal family alone and pick on your own? You seem to have a bit of favouritism for your own royal family.
Look, I start at the head. I start with your queen, then I'm going to Rome,
No,
and
no, no,
then
no.
all the other motherfuckers.
Start at the first one. Start at home first.
Yeah, you need
Sorry?
to start at home, mate.
No, but I know
No,
this.
no, no,
but
no,
if
no,
we
no.
have-
You
if
can't
we have
just
this-
cover go at other people's royal families, mate.
Look, this is some bullshit. We all know that even my queen. Okay, she's like the little sister of your queen. I mean,
Have you got something against my queen?
yes. I want to delete her really bad. Pretty much all of them.
People can't understand what you are saying because of the accents. You will have
Yeah.
to speak clearer and pronounce it properly using the Queen's good English.
Yes.
What fucking problem have you got with your queen?
What?
I think that's one
Okay, so
problem with
what-
Queen's English is shite.
So what is exactly
Scotsman
English? Like
talking
like how the
polite
Queen
sounds like
talks,
a-
or like in America or Australia? Or what do people want? Or do they really still think that I give a damn? No, if they can't understand me, I'll do my best. But what do they expect?
No, I think
from us,
look, they're not talking about you, mate. You're as clear as day. It's us
Got it.
fucking batty bastards they can't understand.
I know it probably is us they don't understand. Who is it that doesn't understand us?
I think you. I personally
Everybody-
have the most trouble with you, man. I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest, man. You have some words. It took some time to connect the dots.
Robot broken. Doesn't
There's-
understand.
Yeah.
Lost says she's having a difficult time understanding. Grim says he's just getting stoned. He's not even going to try to understand us.
Cheers, everyone. Look, when I say something, after that I'm also just like, what the fuck did I say? I don't even understand myself, man, really. So don't feel sorry. But really, man, I'm just again. I can counter you with the fucking birthday party, right, Gordon?
Sorry?
I can counter you on the birthday party because you know this is the
Oh,
opening
aye,
of the Great
definitely.
Deletion.
Aye, definitely.
but really, and just handing out those information because this information now has to be spread by us to the main public, and it has to be connected by the to the same assholes, not because you know the Jews are going to get the blame for this, because they run everything with it. It's all set up this way. What
You're not going to start
Tony?
picking on the Jews now, are you?
No, but Jews, they are the provokers. Just like Tony just said, you know, it's all been written, man.
That's not fair.
I don't care if it's fair. Us being enslaved is not fair. I don't care if they plan. Look, it's like they plan. You're gonna take the blame, and now I have to feel sorry that they're gonna take the blame. Fuck that shit. They need to be deleted as well, okay? So, but I'm gonna count on you on the birthday party, right?
As long as you take the blame for me being there. If we're going to talk about taking the blame, as long as you take the blame for me being there.
You put handcuffs on. I'm gonna hold you at gunpoint, and we're gonna spread some information and love.
And we'll delete the elite t-shirts.
If I could,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I use this, but again, if they don't have any power anymore, that's just as well deleted. In my opinion, you know, just they need to stop have any effect in our lives, you know, because it's just a bunch of assholes.
Blunt, there's no way you're putting handcuffs on me, man. That sounds kinky.
If they are
fucking
furry
anonymous mask and
handcuffs,
handcuffs. You can
The
write off the
furry
fucking room,
handcuffs?
isn't it?
Unless he's
I
wearing a
got
jumpsuit.
pink furry handcuffs for you.
I bet you have got pink furry fucking handcuffs or not.
Those pink furry ones, man. Oh no, but seriously, man. This stuff, and I'm gonna post this site again. I'm gonna keep posting that shit. There's so much about cancer, also, you know, about how it gets caused, how it gets can be solved with vitamin D a lot, man. Just the fucking sun and vitamin C. It's just incredible, man. And there's so much written there about heart. It's all backed up, man. Also, that the Queen is illegitimate.
Funny, see how we were talking about waking people up? I'm finding the one that I'm getting my best reaction with people at the moment is to bring their attention to people suffering from cancer at the moment. And the fact that all the money
Yeah.
that they give for, this is the one that seems to, I can hold somebody's attention with.
For sure, man, and just the fact of because that's the biggest also that link I'm going to, I'll just send you a PM. But it also shows that they call it the second biggest host of the century. You know, the first one is the Federal Reserve banking scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's gonna collapse eventually. You know, it's matter of fact. It cannot sustain itself. That's a Ponzi scheme. You know, but, so people need to realize this. Not like panic, but don't keep it like digital slave credits on your bank. Is my advice, but I'm not a fucking economist. But really, this what the f? No, I had a fucking wave. I see Mr. Grimm is here, so I'm gonna. Now it's smoking time from you, man. What's up, Bruce?
Hello.
Exhales. I'm just getting prepped for the show. Are we on? No, I'm just kidding. Is this thing working?
That's something I wanted to add. I was talking about that site. It's just a link that contains a lot of good info, you know, about free energy, cancer, corruption, just the Vatican explode. Really, you saw that link, Grim?
Oh, I've seen it all, dude.
No, but okay, but that's a good. I think it's just something. If people would read it, it's just there's so much information. This is pretty concentrated, but really, in its essence, you know, I think it's good. But whatever, just the Cancer Act alone is good to spread, man. Fuck, it woke me the fuck up. Shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking hard awake, bro. As awake as I want to be ever. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's too
Please
frustrating.
do not wake me
I'm still trying to get people to stop. Apathetically allowing fluoride in the water in my own city. It's like I can't even get people to give a fuck about themselves, much less other people or anything else like that. Yeah, I'm trying though. I'm not quitting.
It's just, fuck it.
But it'd be pretty foul for me to say what we must do is this, because obviously I have a poor track record of doing shit good. So I'm not going to start giving y'all advice on what we should do.
Graham, where is it you are in the States?
I hear
Is it
myself a lot.
California?
What
You in
element?
California?
Yeah, I am.
I was just wondering, see how Flint's water supply is poisoned.
That's
They're
my
supplying
state.
bottled water. Do you think it's a bottled water that Nestle stole for use that they're giving to people of Flint?
The hell if I know. I didn't
just
really
wondering.
understand
No, well, how many millions of gallons of water did they take for your state? Nestle, and they put into bottled water, which was lining, I don't know, warehouse places, millions of bottles of litres of water. And now Flint's looking for bottled water because of their water supply.
Yeah, it's a joke. I don't even follow it anymore. Once I know all the basis, like, you know, they're taking all the water out. They don't tell us. They tell us that it's a drought, and then they charge us for fucking every single fucking thing in the world. All the little sidetrack issues to follow around and try to resolve things inside of their bullshit. It's all bullshit in the first place, so I won't go inside of it to go and resolve anything inside of it. You know what I mean? So I don't step inside, and that's why I'd like, oh, you must not know anything about stuff. Like, actually, I know all about it. All the real shit about it. All the stuff that you don't need to know is all that other stuff that you're knowing right now. You know what I mean? Just trying to rationalize where the bottles go and what. No, they should have never made the bottles in the first place, so who gives a fuck? They took our water, man, and then they fucking charged us for fucking watering our grass. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, the only thing I can add on that Flint situation is what they found out about the amount of lead in there. It turns out that the whole eastern half of the United States, they've been lying about the lab reports on lead. So there could be a whole bunch of other major cities that have way higher than the prescribed limit on lead in the water that's used for municipal purposes. It's
Which
really
fluorine
disgusting.
is a more negative element electronically than lead, even. Just so people understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Fluorine is the most negative element.
Oh yeah, there's no question about that. Mm-hmm. It's just this particular case was really crazy because they're literally lying on the reports, and they've been found out. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, to us, when we hear like somebody's like, oh look, there's some solid evidence that they've been lying. It's like, after we've seen all the charts, so we've known the solid evidence that they've been lying for decades.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we see that they're lying.
Yeah,
we didn't need their admission. So when I hear something like that, I don't give it the credit that it deserves, because I'm like, well, it's no news to me, but this is great news. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to take great news anymore. This fucking negative life has ruined me, you know, as far as being able to be a appreciative type person to things and see things with a new, you know what I mean? There's no, you know, to things anymore. Everything's fucked up. And it's like, oh, look, proof, we finally busted them that they're doing this. And it's like, am I supposed to rejoice, or am I supposed to feel bad still? Because there's that affirmation that you were right, but still, and then there's that heavy, fuck, man. They are doing this again. You know what I mean? It's like that affirmation that you were right. It hits you both ways at the same time. You don't feel great to know that we're right about all this negative shit. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry, I turned that. I hope anybody didn't think I was being mean to anyone.
No. I feel exactly the same way. It's actually depressing to me.
Yeah.
You know, to see that they put this out. It's in mainstream articles now, and still people aren't being motivated to do much about it. It's like, what the hell does it take? Yeah.
And then there's us, you know, like, you know, we like to be right, so we already know we're right, and then we hear it, and then we don't give it, like I said, the fucking credit it deserves, because we've already, you know, assumed things and da-da-da-da, you know. So for so long, it's like we already know this, but then here's actual. This is a key, something we can use to give the sleepyheads, try and wake them up, though. We got to write it down, like mark it as a bookmark that moment, you know, and use that as one of our, you know, go-tos to see they are lying, and proof of that here.
You know what the main problem, in my opinion, with this is? This individual stories that, okay, people don't give a damn a lot about other people, but, you know, the problem is they see the perpetrator as a company, you know, and you know who's going to solve it for? The government. You know, they do not connect the dots that the government, or are puppets for the elite in the end, but you know, they don't realize the government is behind all that shit, you know. So, it's now this Suez, or what's the name, Engie, it's called now, I don't know, but you know, this company, now they're gonna. Yeah, so now they're gonna maybe they'll press charges, and then people will complain that they don't go to jail, and that's it, man. You know, it always goes like that. Instead of seeing this is Obama doing this shit, and Obama is a puppet for the Vatican, and you know this. And please also understand that they are setting us, the internet people, up against the sheeple. They are doing this on purpose, you know. Now it's already leaking out, so it's all coming in X-Files, you know. Now this is the Great Awakening, you know.
let me make a point to help people kind of, you know, rationalize what's going on through that, what you're saying. Just like today, where we have all of our, you know, let's say antivirus programs, and they all have backdoors written into them, all of them. Now, you have to imagine that our government already had a backdoor written into it, okay? This is why it's not that it's being infiltrated so much. That's why compartmentalization and the conspiracy is not as big as we think. It's working on all of us, but it's not as many people involved as you think because of the compartmentalization. The backdoors that were written into this allow for that. And I don't know how to really say it, you know, but it's so it seems, so we can use look, it's being infiltrated as an excuse for, you know, for rationalizing, you know, that we can fix this. But in reality, there's a back door there, man. Every time you fix it, the back door is still open. There's nothing you can do. You can't fix that back door with this system. And that's what our problem is. We keep trying to, repair a hole. Oh, see another hole, and it's no. There's a whole back door you just don't see. It's not a fucking air leak in the window. It's not a fucking, something you need to put a strip of weather stripping on. It's a fucking door. They can open and close it, and you never see that it's there. They're in and out through that door all day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our problem, guys. We don't see the back door as a people. We don't even see the front door. We'd be out of here if we could.
Yeah.
They don't even see the damn gate to the.
Look, I got a window, and then out front of my window is everything I've ever searched on Google, and that's it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Let's keep looking through the window and complain we can't go out.
Well, no, if I do go out, hey, when I go out, it's can I see your papers?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's about to get worse too, because they want to pass those state passports. Oops, an echo.
Well, fuck, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be that echo's killing me too. It shuts me up. People don't like, yeah, testing, still going. Oh, there we go. Thanks, William, fucker. So, go ahead, man. I don't have a long break. There we go again. Can't fucking. I'll just wait.
You muted.
No, I meant wait for my next hook.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about state passports.
Fuck those. Oh yeah, it's a good thing. It'd be a good thing to invest in some fucking tunnel building equipment.
Yeah, there you go.
Make my own tunnels.
Yes, that's what we need to do. Build a massive tunneling system across this whole damn country. Mm.
Since we're on a globe, right, there has to be some sort of, because I know no one's ever really thought of this, and if they have, then, good for them, but I haven't heard that they've thought of this. But what about, like, international waters? You know how that's supposed to be international waters and no country, blah, blah, blah. Well, I would imagine that at a certain depth, we would start getting into other people's area, too. So at a certain depth underground, it would be like international waters, right?
A depth underground under the water?
I'm just saying, like, if you think about it. Because, look, you can't say it's all mine no matter how far down I go, because then you're in China at some point. You're somewhere else.
Don't think I've been ignorant. I've been talking away to you and no realising I've been fucking muted up like a dick, man, and I've just realised that I've been muted.
Oh, shit.
Fucking honest. Man. I'm like, am I not getting heard? And I've just realised I've been fucking muted up the whole time, man.
Man, I'm sorry we were being so rude to you.
No, it wasn't your faults, man. I was like, fucking man. Just in case you thought I was being ignorant, there'd be no fucking joining in, because I was talking here, man. It just wasn't the use one to hearing it.
No.
But I totally resonate with everything you're saying, mate. When it comes to, mate, I was there, know what I mean? Just what you're saying, it leaves you like fucking depressed as fuck, man. So it's like, what do you do now? So I've just learned, mate, you've just got to need to dump some of the baggage as you go along, mate. Know that you're forgetting about it, you're always enlightening a neighbour. I'm talking about on your personal heart and mind, mate. It's like fucking, it's just kind of, it's trying to, mate, it's not healthy. Come on, know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, it's never ever drop it, mate. We've got to fucking keep sharing it, but you've got to think about you as a being, you as a fucking person, the energy that you've got in you and you're creating about you. It's like, it's, once you come to terms with it, mate, and it's like practice, man, you can manipulate your own energy, you know what I mean, and fucking make things like, well, I was in a dark place, mate. I know where these are all coming from, and I've learned to fucking pick my spirit up and try and practice what I'm doing. It's no longer just theory to me, things that, there's a bit of proof in the pudding for me, so it's like knowing that I know how to fucking change things, and if I can change things on about me, that energy, it works, man. Know what I'm saying? So you've got to keep your fucking spirit high, mate. There's no point in being bent up and fucking down about it all the time, you know?
Yeah, thanks, man. Good
Yeah,
advice.
it's kind of like it's a way of not letting them win, getting us so downtrodden about from just the massive knowledge of what we know they've done here.
Yeah,
It's
man.
almost like an imperative not to, somehow always remain, of the state of mind that we can find some way out of this mess,
Yeah.
It's a good thing I really do enjoy those really little moments, like, thanks for the colloidal silver advice, things like
Yes,
that. I enjoy those little moments enough to where it gives me another 10 solid days of straight up fuck yous from the people. I can keep
I
on
know.
going.
That's the way it works.
That's
If I didn't enjoy those little moments, though, it would be way worse on me. You know what I mean? It would be, and I wouldn't, of course, probably wouldn't even have the motivation to continue. You know what I mean? If I didn't enjoy them more.
It's
And I
not that you've helped another
almost
in it.
like the argument anyway. I've turned it around to where it's not gonna be so heavy on my energy for real. It's more like it's amplifying me in a way.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
No, that's
So
really
I try
good.
to I switched my wiring so that it's not so negative to me in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not telling people to do that. It is not a sane thing to do. All right. It's hard to deal with that too.
Just like me, Gordon told me, he's like that. He says it's like this, Al. He says you can get up. He says you've got your garage to clean out. He says you can either go out there and clean your garage with a spring in your step and a smile, singing and whistling away, or you can be out there throwing things about like a fucking maniac. What life do you choose?
That's right. And I'm whistling while I work.
That's it, no, I mean, and it's as easy as that. That's just a simple fucking term, mate.
Yeah.
And see, when you keep doing it and you work on it with people around about you, you see them down, so you just do something stupid and fucking change.
I do it all the time. Yep, story of my life, brother. And
So
you
easy,
end up
mate,
being, you end up with people around you who think that you don't care about things after a while when you do this, because it's so. And what they don't understand is it's that you care so much that you cannot afford to go on that ledge with them, because you will go deeper than they will, and you know that. So I'm talking about myself. So I'm very empathetic. I'm an empathic person. When a negative vibe walks into the room, I can't even help it. I don't even know what your problem is. All of a sudden, I'm washed with all this fucking anguish and problem and everything. You know what I mean? And so I'm like trying to fucking test out the water. So, and then you guys are all, oh, my mom just died. Well, yeah, okay, I can understand that one. But I mean, you're acting like your mom just died. Well, no, what I'm saying, they act like their mom just died every single day. They have a bad moment at work or something, or every day. I'm like, what? You're acting like, you got poured hot smelting fucking gold in your lap and you lost your fucking private parts or something every day. It's fun.
That's
A horrible smelting accident. I love gold.
just what you says and all. Like when you says when some cunt comes into a room, or you get into a room and there's like, you've got that one cunt there that you can just sense it. There's when you walk in and there's just that gut feeling in your stomach, and you see everybody sitting about nervous and that, and kind of a quiet. And then you see the one brazen cunt that's up there being loud as fuck, and you know that he's caused a scene. You just know that he's caused a scene 10 minutes before you've went in. Now you can either.
Oh yeah,
it's just
that
having the
magnetic fucking field that I've been talking. Yeah. We all understand it, I think, in this room. There's a magnetic field, and we're all fucking.
You know that, Grimmy, you know what I mean? It's like picking them out, lifting the humour, lifting the vibe within him, and what you'll actually find is, you see all the people that are sitting round about, they'll kill themselves laughing, and it's not because they find what you're saying to the big fucking brazen idiot funny. It's because they're nervous. But what you're actually doing there is you're lifting the frequency. So he's either got a choice, he either lands one in your chin, and he bursts out laughing along with you in the crowd. You know what I mean? It's just, you've got to have the balls to change that fucking energy and frequency, mate, and then you can have that ball in your court. know what I mean? And it's practicing it, and then it worked, man. You know what I mean? It does work.
Oh, I know. Be alone a lot, and then walk into crowds of dangerous situations a lot, and that skill tunes up real fast, real good. You
Man.
vibe it out. You know who everybody. You can see. Okay, there's like 20 people in this room, and none of them are angry or violent. You know what I mean? You know
Great night. That's a great night, aye.
Yeah, nobody's focused on me. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's move through. How's everybody doing? Yeah. You know, that's the kind of shit you like. But you can always tell. It's like, take care, Alan. You guys. Oh my God, they're here. You can always tell, usually, though, when you got somebody's been waiting on you to show up. You know, that's that. It happened in the casino to me one time.
In the casino? Tell us about that.
Guys, I'm going to need to go. I've got some work to do, but love you much and take care of.
Thanks,
Right, see you
Alan.
later.
Cheers,
Bye.
Alan. See you later, pal.
See you later,
Take it
buddy.
easy. So what happened in the casino, Grim?
Oh, that's for another time.
Okay.
I've already talked about that before. I don't feel like going into it again. No offense. I'm sorry. Just moving on. Thanks. You already know, actually. That's why I was trying to help you. You wouldn't even.
I'm trying to remember it because I don't remember this story.
Oh, okay. Well, one day after my son's mother tried to kidnap my son from me the first time, I thought I would be nice enough and allow her to visit him again, except not at our house the next time when she came up from Florida to try and take him back from my house in Nevada. Right? Oh, I just want to take him to the park. I'm like, bitch, please. Anyway, yeah, I just didn't want to tell that whole personal story right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember. Sorry.
No big deal.
So how's the great debate been going?
How do I know?
Okay.
Oh, I don't focus on them knuckleheads really. They've been it's a trick. The whole thing is a trick over there to pretend like they're debating on one way or another about Jesus or whatever, just so that you can hear all about it all day long.
Well, that's what seems to have been happening over there. Is now it's only about the Bible. That's all they talk
It's all
about.
fucking yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not so much now. He's just all for it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like he through all the stuff we showed him.
Yeah.
He all of a sudden now he's more of a believer or something, which is so fucking, which meant he was already a complete believer in the first place, and that he was never gonna fucking look at our information for real.
Well, especially with the reasons that they give, makes no sense at all. I mean, basically they boil it down to what's what I want to do.
Who wrote the book and shit and all of that? They ignore that and just start going into that philosophy, which already existed, which is Greek philosophy anyway, which they ignore. And that's ignorance. When they're ignoring all of the things that exist before the thing that they're even talking about, it's ignorance.
Yes.
Ignorance. The act of ignoring a thing so hard that you've now become ignorant to it.
Well, they don't ever contest it with facts. They just say, no, it can't be. No, it can't be. So it's not really what I would call the great debate. I don't know why they came up with that phrase for
Well,
it.
it can't be because you didn't use proper grammar.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh,
that
that's
it can't
right.
be.
That's right.
It can't be because you didn't use proper grammar.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
shut up. Okay? And not one of you in here are using proper grammar.
Proper grammar is supposed to win the day. Of course, like you say, if it did, they would all lose.
They would all lose. We would all lose. None of
Mhm.
us are using proper grammar.
That's right.
Unless it's of which and things of such.
At the end, I guess I'll go ahead and end live. When stick around after. We'll catch y'all next time.
Okay, sounds good. Take care, everybody.
Oh, you're leaving?